Who dares to sing when the grave yawns wide and listens? The sky didn't thunder. It whimpered, as if even the gods above knew who stirred below. The sun, once golden and proud, dimmed in the middle of the day, like a candle caught in breathless suspense. And far beneath the earth, where no birds fly and no prayers reach, bones began to whisper her name. Mictecacihuatl, the Lady of the Dead. But not death as you know it, not the stillness of a body or the absence of breath. She is the memory that clings to the corpse. The scream that echoes long after the mouth has closed. The eyes you swear blinked after the burial. The chill that follows a name spoken after midnight. Not decay. Not silence. But the terrible beauty of what lingers. They say she was once a woman. They say she was once loved. They say too many things, and none of them matter now. She rules Mictlan, the 9 levels of the underworld, where the dead do not sleep. They march. Crawl. Tremble. They remember. And she watches. From her throne of skulls, from her cathedral of bones stacked higher than mountains, she watches with a smile that cracks across hollowed cheeks, wide and eternal. And oh, how she smiles. Not out of joy. Not madness. It is the grin of someone who has waited so long to be remembered that the remembering has turned to rot. She does not weep for the dead. She is not their comfort. She is their silence. She holds them in her arms and does not let go. But tonight, something is different. A child has died. Not just any child. One born during an eclipse. One with eyes that matched the obsidian blades of sacrifice. The priests chanted with trembling lips. They knew. They felt her rise from beneath them as the final breath escaped that tiny chest. It wasn't the blood she came for. It was the echo, that piercing scream of a mother whose world collapsed in a heartbeat. That is what called her. Because Mictecacihuatl does not feast on flesh. She drinks pain. And tonight, she is thirsty. The wind stumbles. The fires hiss low. The drums, once pounding, fall out of rhythm. The world hesitates, and in that hesitation, she moves. No footfalls. No fanfare. Just a presence that presses against the skin, like fingers reaching from inside your own bones. You don't see her. You feel her. Like your heart skipping without cause. Like your reflection twitching when you didn't. She is not apparition. She is certainty. Do not offer flowers. She has seen more petals wither than the sun has seen dawns. Do not light candles. She walks with the light of every soul she has ever claimed. You cannot blind her. Her face, gods, her face. Painted in white, framed by blackened eyes so deep they swallow the stars. Lips stained with blood-red pigment, shaped into a smile that knows how you will die before you are even born. Her teeth, perfect. Sharp. Endless. Not for biting. For reminding. Because she does not forget. Not the lovers who drowned themselves in grief. Not the warriors who begged for one more breath. Not the liars. The saints. The children. The murderers. She holds them all, every solar note in her eternal song. And when she sings, if you can call that terrible, gorgeous sound a song, the air turns to ash in your lungs. But she does not hate. She has no time for hate. Only memory. You see, Mictlan is not just where the dead go. It's where the truth lives. Stripped of name. Of mask. Of lies. And Mictecacihuatl sees it all. She sees you. Not who you pretend to be. Who you are. Beneath the flesh. Beneath the pride. Beneath the prayers. She does not judge. She does not need to. Because once you are hers, there is no escape. No rebirth. No second chance. Only service. You walk her halls forever. Dust in your throat. Sand in your veins. You speak only when she calls, and when she does, your voice is not your own. You become her breath, her echo. And God's help you if she weeps. Because when she cries, the dead rise. Not in vengeance, in remembrance. They come back for the ones who forgot them, for the families who stopped lighting altars, for the names no longer spoken. They scratch at doors. They moan through broken mouths. They reach with hands that no longer bleed but still ache. And behind them, always, she walks. Graceful, beautiful, terrifying. She wears the bones of those who tried to defy her. Not out of cruelty, out of reverence. A mother honoring her children. A queen draped in their failures. And when the world grows too loud, when the living scream so fiercely they begin to drown the voices of the past, she reminds them. She rips open the sky. She silences the stars. She speaks. Not with words. With death. And every grave breathes. Every skull turns. Every forgotten name becomes a knife. You think Day of the Dead is celebration? You think marigolds and sweet bread are enough? No. That's not for the dead. It's to protect the living. Because for one night, only one, she allows the veil to thin. She lets them return. To walk. To feel. To remember what warmth was. To smell tortillas cooking. To hear music without agony. And if you fail to honor them, she notices. And if she notices, you're already hers. Because Mictecacihuatl does not wait. She watches. She whispers. She wanders. And tonight, she smiled. Just once. Because someone forgot. And someone must pay.